Good morning, everybody. I'm reading today Matthew 19:4-5. And he answered and said to them, Have you not read that he who made them at the beginning made them male and female, and said, For this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Amen. In just a few words, Jesus teaches us how to think in our very confused society. It is not new information. Jesus quotes from the first two chapters of the Bible, ideas which until recently were obvious to virtually all people everywhere at all times in history, even if they did deviate from them. Jesus tells us that God created human beings as male and female. And clearly, Adam was the male and Eve was the female. It was their bodies that defined them as either male or female, and only their bodies. And Genesis 1 also makes it clear that both male and female were created in the image of God. That is their identity. Jesus also reiterates that God intended there to be intimacy, including physical intimacy between couples who are married. And marriage has been clearly defined. It is between one man and one woman. Sexual intimacy in marriage is part of God's good original plan for mankind. There is nothing sinful about it. For a single person to desire to be married is completely normal and in line with God's intention for their lives. Although, of course, we know that some are given the gift of singleness, including Jesus himself. But in contrast, any sexual expression or desire that is indulged in outside of the marriage relationship is a perversion of what God intended and still intends. Throughout the Bible, these wrong expressions are called sin. They repeatedly invoke God's severe judgment. Biblically, therefore, there is no such thing as orientation, whether heterosexual or homosexual or anything else. It simply doesn't exist. Each person is either male or female, and each and every person is designed to be able to marry someone of the opposite sex, no matter how much their emotions, mind, feelings, or desires may have been messed up by sin. I think it must be vital in these days that we stand on biblical truth and define things as God defines them. Shouldn't we be careful not to adopt language which is itself a symptom of rebellion against God and His Word? Amen. Have a great day.